Okay. Perfect timing. More ranked today. Sorry about the ever so slightly late starting time. I have really not been feeling good the last couple days, and not just with the head cold way, but rather I've been like... I think I may have eaten something that's been not agreeing with me or something, because I've been very sick in like the normal, like, oh, I'm gonna throw up kind of way. And so I had been trying to get on stream on time, and the last 2 days I managed to succeed, but today was finally the day where I just was a little bit too late, couldn't get to my computer. Yeah, cool. Being sick is also making me have my voice crack. As I was saying, couldn't get to the computer and start stream before time had already gone up. There we go. Maybe coughing will help clear my throat and make my voice not crack as much. Anyway, but yeah, so a little bit late starting time, just like 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, but I still try to be on time. Like, I mean, technically I put my streams as starting at noon, but I almost always start them a couple minutes earlier just because I do not like being late. So the fact that I am late kind of makes me sad because I try and avoid that so much. But, oh well. Only so much you can do. Okay. Well, we're going blind pick here. No Tahm Kench, no Kayn, no Ambessa. They've got 2 different auto attack blockers. So let's go something that doesn't need auto attacks to do damage. Because frankly, Mordekaiser doesn't at all need auto attacks to do damage. Matter of fact, I'd argue that his auto attacks are only good for keeping up his passive. Beyond that, they don't do that much. I mean, they do more than you'd think, simply because of his passive also enhancing his basic attacks. Like, it's kind of like Tahm Kench's passive, or, yeah, like Tahm Kench's passive for his basics. But, like, let's be real here, Mordekaiser's not an auto attacker, despite him having a passive that buffs his auto attacks. It's just like that because he is a melee character, and they need to give him some kind of way of doing damage with melee attacks, otherwise it's like, well, why even have him be melee, because he's doing jack shit. Darius and Teemo. I think Teemo jungle, Darius top is what's going on here, I'm pretty sure. So, Malphite mid? I mean, Darius is almost assuredly top. It's just a question of is Malphite or Teemo mid, and the other one's jungle, or who knows what. But it's almost assuredly Darius top. I'm gonna stick with Mord. I'm gonna go Darkstar. I'm gonna stick with Mord, obviously, but I'm going to stick with TP, is what I meant to say. Even though Ignite is really good against Darius, and it'll help with Seraphine's healing as well, I really do not think I'm going to be able to beat him even with Ignite. It's Darius. Yeah, it's Darius. A very experienced Darius at that. And a good Darius isn't losing to a Mordekaiser because both of them want the same thing, which is an extended trade, but Darius does it way better. So, I thankfully, I can do my Qs and my Es to try and handle him. Because, like, I can, at least before he has his pull, I can Q him without much worry. And once he has his pull, I should have my E, and I can pull him away from me. The only issue is, with his slow, I still will get caught by him after he does that, if I'm not close enough to tower that I can get to tower very quickly. So I need to play defensively. There's nothing else about it. This is a defensive game, full stop, no question about it. If I'm pushing the minions at any point in time, I'm putting myself at a disadvantage, unless it is because he is definitely somewhere else, whether it be because he's dead or because he's like in mid lane or bot lane temporarily, whatever the case may be. That's the only time I should be pushing it all. And even then, it depends on the minion layout, because if me pushing in the amount of time he'd get back would only result in it being up in the middle of the lane, that's still a bad time to push. I tend to not practice what I preach. So even though I'm saying all this, I probably won't do exactly what I just said. I need a leash. So I'll probably forget. But I will still try to play defensively. Okay. I will walk up this way. I have a chance at getting that minion in time. There we go. I got here way earlier. He was hard pushing it, so I definitely got it in time. Now, he wants extended trades. Short trades are not the worst thing in the world. I was hoping to hit both minions there, but I queued too early. So yeah, he's gonna try and aggressive tactics me because he's level 2, I'm level 1, and he's Darius, I'm Mordekaiser, so he can easily beat me. So I just gotta play smart, play safe, freeze the lane here. And with the lane frozen here, he can't do that much. Now he decided to go full-on aggressive there, which I am fine with because it blows a lot of his mana, and I can W to heal back up as time goes on, so that's fine. Plus I have TP for a reason. That's not good. Okay. He did unfreeze it, which is not ideal, but it's only so much he can do. He's not cutting me off from farming yet, because he's not at the point yet where he can deal with if he gets ganked. Using my Q and E, I can not out-farm him, but I can keep up to a certain degree. Ah, that Q barely tickled. He didn't quite hit that minion. If it would have hit, it would have killed it. I would have gotten the farm. Oh well. I've got to just use my Qs and Es for farming, though. Preferably just the Q. Because I need to keep my E in case he goes all in on me. He does have Flash and Ghost. He could just Flash on me and kill me if I use my E too often. Because he'll know to do it. Damn, I did not get that timing down right. Yeah, bot lane not doing so hot. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
The unworthy are dust, doomed to wither and such ultimate blows.
Surprised he got that E off, but that's fine. Now we back. No, wait, we can't quite afford boots. For some reason, I was thinking of last season where it was 1,100, not 1,200. Okay, now we back. Get boots. Boots are a huge power spike for us. And we can teleport.
An enemy has been slain.
You made your choice.
Ah, damn. Okay, now he's backing, so I'm keeping this lane frozen here. I did hurt that whole lane a bit. Ah, shit. I did hurt the whole lane a little bit with that E, trying to make sure I got that one minion, and it didn't even work, so that was really bad, but oh well.
Malice.
I'm pretty sure that minion's gonna end up walking up too far, so I'm just gonna kill it.
Has been slain.
Ah, damn. He got Merc Treads first. That is fine by me. He does have refillable, so that's not great.
Shut down.
The strong wield it.
Okay. I'll break the freeze, simply because at this point it's going to be too hard to keep it up. And I'd rather not miss out on farm just trying to keep the freeze going.
I stand eternal.
Especially because right now, I wouldn't say I'd win in a single extended trade, but if I keep getting pokes off on him, my heal is better than his because I don't need him to heal. He needs me to heal, though.
I promise eternity.
Although my heal is way less than his, to be fair. So just keep poking him down. He's going to keep hard shoving it. And that's fine by me. Anytime he's off my screen for even just a little bit, I want to ping it so he doesn't go out and kill people. I'm gonna have to hurt these minions. They're gonna melt me a bit too much, and he's backing anyway. He's not backing, he was just backing off. Okay. I'll put a regular ward with the red ward in case he breaks the red ward.
An enemy has been slain.
If he didn't have his Q, I could kill him under tower, but he's got that Q heal, so it's way too much.
I march toward endless glory.
An enemy has been slain.
That is so fucking aggravating that he was able to get out of there. He did not deserve that win. He only won there because his Q hit both of us during my ult animation. If he didn't get that, he wouldn't have gotten as much healing. That's so fucking aggravating. Well, let's get more poke. At least I kept him from getting 2 kills.
An ally has been slain.
He also popped every summoner spell. I flashed away from him thinking he was going to go for a hit and run, and then he didn't, so that also made me waste my flash, but... oh well. I ulted him specifically to try and make him miss his Q, mind you, and then it didn't even work, so all I did was ruin myself by doing that. I literally just screwed myself. But now our poke is even better, so honestly, we're in a really nice position. He got Sheen first, so he's going Triforce.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, all that safe playing doesn't really matter when we have to go down the river to deal with Teemo, and then even though he was 1 health, he's Darius, so he just full fucking healed it. Kept the lane frozen. Lose out on that 1 minion, I guess. We're still even on CS with him. See, thanks to this playing safe, though, he has not gotten a single turret plating. I need to get my W up, so I had to do a lot of damage there to the minions. Slightly ruins my freeze, but only slightly. Yeah, he didn't get any turret plating. This hurts, but I just have to suck it up. Damn it. I was hoping to just kill that one, but... okay, I'm gonna push this up so I can TP. Without worrying about him getting the tower. I can... oh, why did I think it was 1,500? I keep messing up the numbers. Oh, well. Okay, that's such a stupid fucking character. I'm just gonna say it. He ghosts, so I'm dead. Like, oh my gosh, sorry. I try not to get like this, but that really fucking pisses me off when he just wins because he's Darius and I'm Mordekaiser. He got second pick, so he wins. Like, it really is that simple. He has second pick, therefore he wins. Now I have to just sell off my shield to get Leandri's at this point. Because I don't think I'll get it otherwise. Yeah, I gotta do it. Otherwise he gets the turret. I hate how brain dead of a champion Darius is when he's fighting someone like Mordekaiser who just can't punish him because he's just a Mordekaiser counter. Like, it's just straight up a Mord counter. There's nothing Mord can do. Even if you poke, he just presses Ghost and kills you with his E. If you're anywhere not behind this rock, you're dead, and that's really fucking stupid as a character design if you just have to permanently play safe to beat them. Like, it's one thing if you have to play safe early or something, but, like, Darius will beat me at every level at any point in the game. There's never going to be a point where I can 1v1 him unless I get fed early from ganks or because he's just bad. Ah, I didn't have my W in time! I had it in like 0.5 seconds, that's the issue. Yeah, Darius, I only ulted him there because he was going to kill me anyway. I wanted to try taking his health, see if I could maybe survive off of that. Just long enough for me to be able to get back to my tower and to get my W back, but I wasn't able to do that because W just has such a long cooldown. I honestly should have considered upping my W first just to get the cooldown down to like 7 seconds. But yeah, this is what happens when you don't get to pick after your lane opponent in top lane. They just pick one of your hardest counters and you're just fucking shit out of luck. Because that's really all this is. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm not going to deny him being good. I'm not going to say he's not good at Darius, but I'm also going to sit here and say that Darius is one of those characters that, as I described earlier, in yesterday's episode, rather, episode stream, piss easy to do good at, and yet if you're really good, you still have a high skill ceiling. It's not like Garen where he's piss easy, but at least on the bright side, there's only so much a Garen can do. He's just a stat check champion. Darius is more than just stat check because he actually has a pull, he has a slow, he has an execute on his ult, he has a, you know, heal. He has so many different things that actually have something to it that requires some form of skill or effort versus Garen who just has the silence and the E and the ult. I had already started ulting before he dashed in. Okay, they killed the Drake while we were doing that, but we just got a whole bunch of good shit, because that's a shutdown for Veigar. Okay, I've got Bramble to deal with Darius. That would have been a little nice earlier, but really, let's be honest here, his healing isn't what screwed me. It's just his outright damage. I'm going to TP up here because this is a really good wave to try and get under his tower. Now you just have to hope Darius doesn't show up in Ghost. Because he could ghost at any point now and I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Other than hope that my E would pull him away. Which is, like I said, that's why I really hate certain characters. Because they really just, if they have ghost, what do you do? As, like, Mordekaiser. So Veigar is our late game character. He just got shut down, but he also still got a kill as he died. So yeah, Veigar is gonna be our late game. Okay. Sorry, I was hyper-focused there. Thank goodness that gank went well. I was kind of worried because our bot lane did not have the best start. I wasn't sure if, like, one of them might have been bad, but I think they just got shut down early because of some bad luck. Hey, welcome to the chat. Yeah, yeah, I mean, this game is really toxic and upsetting, but also fun. So, nice is one way to describe it. And then my internet gave out, so I have no idea if anyone even heard what I just said. Cool. This only happens when I play League, I found out. Yeah, this game is... Oh no. At least I got Teemo. I mean, I didn't get him, but he died. Oh yeah, the game is, like I said, really toxic, really unfun, and yet it's fun. It's like a drug. It's like I'm addicted. That's my description of it. I cannot recommend enough that you do not play the game. To be honest, it's awful. It's not good for new players. It sucks. Yeah, that went about as well as could be expected. They roamed so many people top that there's just nothing I could do, and there's nothing they could do.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, well, looks like they're backing. This isn't an FPS. When do we get to the part where you try and sell me something? I need a ward. Okay, I'm just gonna TP down here, I guess, because they weren't willing to place a ward.
An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage. Has been slain.
Damn it. She did just ult him away.
Enemy double kill.
I'm really sad that she knocked him away there with her ability, because that literally saved the Darius's life. Okay. Ali's dead. Now Graves is gonna die.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, we can't steal that. They have a smite.
Enemy double kill.
I hate this ADC.
An enemy is legendary.
Fools fear death. The strong wield it.
Ooh, that was a really good Vygar W. Sadly, it doesn't matter because Malphite saved his ult for him.
An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
The team is just taking it. We lost.
A summoner has disconnected.
First game of the day, and it's an absolute shitter because we get a Darius who just counters. There's literally nothing we can do in that situation. I outdamaged the Tristana who wanted me to tank for her. Who, by the way, I did tank for her. I appreciate the fact that she just didn't pay any attention. I try not to be toxic when I play this game, but the moment someone's toxic to me, I'm toxic right back. That's my rule. I try to avoid it if they don't do anything first. But if someone, or it doesn't even have to be to me. If they're toxic to their teammates, I'll be toxic to them too. But like, if someone says absolutely nothing, they don't do any like bait pings, or well, I guess those aren't really much of a thing more anymore. But you know, they don't do any pings. They just are silent. They may as well be muted. And they screw up, I try to avoid being too mean. You know, the most I might say is like, ah, man, that wasn't really good, or, oh, why are you doing that? Like, you know, that's the most I'll do. I won't get, like, full-on, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them kind of thing. But, like, with that Tristana, I don't know what she expected me to do exactly there. Let's see if I can open up the match history real quick. And see that fight, specifically. What do you mean the game is still in progress? No, it isn't. I'm literally in the next queue. How can it be in progress if I'm in the queue? The next game has started. How am I in... Oh, whatever. I hate the way that the Riot API works. Okay, we have last pick this game, so if we get a Darius, we just counter pick him.
The Medardas do not forgive or forget.
But I mean, until then, it's just sort of a question of like, who are we gonna fight? And who would we want to play if we have options? I'm hoping that we're able to actually play this time in lane. There are some characters who are just such bad lane bullies that, frankly, you can't play in lane against them, period. Like Trundle. No matter how good of a character you play, I do not think you can beat Trundle in lane. Maybe Darius, ironically, because Darius is even more of a lane bully, but Trundle can run away and does the slows, so even then, I don't know. I think he can lane bully Darius too, depending on how good he is at getting his shit off, and how bad the Darius is. Obviously, skill comes into play. I think the absolute best Darius versus the absolute best Trundle would be an interesting one, but I think in a low tier like this, it probably goes to Darius, simply because the Trundle player won't realize that he needs to just run away because of the amount of AD that Darius is going to have from his passive. But, I don't know. I've never played Darius in a Trundle, and I don't play Trundle at all, so I couldn't have played Trundle into Darius. I don't really like ultra lane bully characters. I prefer mid or late game characters most of the time, because I do not like going aggressive early on where if you fail, you've just ruined your game. I prefer ones where even if you mess up early on, you still have a chance to do something late game, in case you get... Because, you know, I'm in top. If I get camped by the enemy jungler, which isn't expected of top lane, but it sometimes happens, if that happens to me, and I play like Pantheon, I'm fucked. I will not exist as a character. So, that's why I prefer to not play early game characters that much, unless they also are good mid or late game. Okay, Volibear... Volibear is an interesting one. There's a couple options for how to fight him. I think the one I want to go for, though, is Mundo. And the reason I want to go Mundo into Volibear is because his healing and all that shit... Like, okay, first of all, Volibear has an insanely high damage burst he can do. And playing Mundo ruins that burst because of my passive. And his burst is to Q, so that his next basic attack will... Okay, I'm willing to bet that was the Volibear dodging, because Mundo is so annoying for him to fight. As I was saying, though, my passive as Mundo into Volibear would block the Q stun, and I can walk away from his E and W. He still will get the W off, but I can at least walk away from his E. Oh, good. Well, now we're going to get counterpicked. Because our support thinks that they need to have last pick, because heaven forbid a support is counterpicked. You know, top lane, the lane where you can't expect much help at all, and you're pretty much stuck alone, and if you get counterpicked, you lose the game. Yeah, no, don't let him have last pick. No, clearly the support fucking needs it. The Garen ban is rough as well, because I could have always used him as a counter to some of the bullshit that you can deal with. Well, mid, could I swap with you? Since your laner's picking last on their team anyway, and support's Duracell not going to trade with you. Thank goodness for this mid laner being a nice person, because surprisingly a Yone player being nice. I shouldn't say that. There are nice Yone players. There's nice players for every character except for Warwick. We do have a lot of AD between Jinx and... I mean, Yone does AD and AP, but, like, yeah. Jinx is a lot of AD. We've got Shyvana, and we've got Yone. Don't know what our support's thinking of picking, but it's likely going to be AP, because there's a lot of AP. I think we just go for the safe option and go Mundo again. That way, if the Volibear isn't the one who dodged, we have Mundo into Volibear, and if he... Or he'll be forced to pick something else, and honestly, I won't mind that. Okay, Gangplank. We're fighting Gangplank. Not the best, but it could be worse, I guess. I mean, my passive does nothing now. It could be worse, I guess. I mean... Apparently, Mundo has a good win rate against him. But, like, you know, he could have picked, like, Aatrox or Riven. But he didn't, so we'll Let's say this is good. Might have been better to go bone plating. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna... The thing is, if I bring bone plating, he's just gonna Q me before doing anything. If I go second wind, then he just won't. And he'll just barrel me to start it. If he's smart. Oh, fuck me. Why am I being put against all the high mastery people? What is it today? First I have the fucking person with like level 53 mastery, now one with 173? What the fuck? And yesterday I had to fight the fucking Heimerdinger that had like 1.6 million mastery. What the hell? Oh my gosh, I hate that. Why does the game have to be like this, where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have insanely high things. No, we have to have insanely high mastery in fucking low elo.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
I don't know what Yoden's talking about. It's just click a button.
Medical school. Yes, Mundo probably went there.
I want to say something, but I also don't want to get anyone upset.
Minions have spawned.
I gotta help Thresh out. Gotta help a buddy out. Is the Shiv gonna come up here, or is she not wanting a leash? She's not getting a leash if she's not gonna come out. Yeah, you take way too fucking long. Okay, she didn't want a leash, but at the same time, I don't know why she'd start so far away. That just ruins her clear time a little bit. That's just weird.
Mundo miss old office, the one with pillows on walls.
Great. That fucking minion turned around in a way so I couldn't Q it from far away to get the farm. Oh! Well, I hit him and took away his bone plating, I guess.
Mundo always say, malpractice make everyone say.
Yeah, he's just gonna poke the fuck out of me with barrels because he's playing Grasp. Oh, I thought that would kill the minion. It got to 1 health.
First blood.
Doctor's orders. More powder.
An ally has been slain. You have been
I can't do anything because he's fucking Gangplank and he just barrels me to get me low. He pokes me through minion waves. I hate ranged top laners, and even though Gangplank's technically not ranged, he's ranged. Everyone knows he's ranged.
No second opinion.
Like, there's nothing I could have done there. I still out-farmed him because the bastard was awful at farming. He just was going for killing me. Thankfully, he didn't get first blood out of it. No matter how good he may be at hitting those barrels, it doesn't help against having a team who just gets first blood first. Got a sword and a moat already. He broke his own freeze for some reason.
slain. An enemy has been slain.
Take started this practice with nothing but bone saw and dream.
Oh, my Q didn't go off. If my Q had went off, it would have slowed him, it would have healed me up, I would have been able to flash away. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so poorly now. Not perma shoves, perma...
Mundo's pain always at zero.
Damn it.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Good patient gets stiff. Wait, cleaver.
And then he's just got that big ass heal for no reason.
Everyone's sick there.
An ally has been slain.
Hey, where are other doctors? Oh yeah, in more.
Bro, Bard, I'm gonna actually scream.
Is me okay? Mundo can't remember Mundo's name.
I love this Bard. Just comes up top while I'm in the middle of farming. He's like, oh, now is the time to gank, rather than when the wave is like in a good position.
Enemy killing spree.
Doctoring hard. Everyone always screaming at you. Doctor, this is how we doctor. One bajillion drops of healing juice stack.
Yeah, I'm just completely zoned off my lane at this point.
Incision. Barrel.
An ally has been slain.
Pleases. Mundo help people in song and kill dolphins. Mundo without borders.
Enemy rampage.
I hit that minion and didn't get the fucking... I hit the minion, it made the sound of me hitting the minion and didn't give me the fucking CS, the cannon. Got that minion. Barely.
It's medicine o'clock somewhere.
We're going Warmogs now, because that's the only chance I've got. Well, that's a fuck you, isn't it? I love how much range that character has, but don't worry, he's a melee character. He's backing.
Patience, where are you?
Okay. My one chance to farm without him just zoning me off.
An enemy is unstoppable.
These hex rays look fine. That's what we'd say if we
Enemy
took
double kill.
That mid lane is a shit show right now. Oh my gosh, it's so fucking annoying. He's just got me perma-slowed because of his stupid fucking barrels, even though I broke one, and then I broke another. Oh, don't worry, he hit one, so he still does the damage. This is definitely a 15-minute game because there's not a single lane doing well. Every lane is fucked because for some reason Riot's wonderful brain said, oh yeah, let's put the extremely high mastery people not in the same lane together so that their two lanes are instead complete shit shows. So whoever's team gets the high fucking mastery mid lane is just fucked because they just get countered by getting constantly jungle attacked.
ask your mundo if bones are right for you. Best cure for old pain? New pain! Take two of these!
What do you need help with, Elise?
Mundo not remember Mundo before Mundo was Mundo. Let Mundo through! Me, medical professional! Need blood sample!
Turret plating will fall soon.
Got the cannon. Sadly, Gangplank as a character really is just... you can't deal with him. He didn't know where you were, Jinx. You could have ran.
We must be good, Doctor. Patients never come back. Bonesaw! Yes, Mundo probably.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Here you go!
he's not falling for the bait.
Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
Just gonna ult so I can live.
Mundo take 5. Need refill prescription.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So I've got Warmog, so when the surrender doesn't work, because for some reason, even though we're 16-2, we're not surrendering, at least I'll have Warmog to be able to lane now. As long as he doesn't all-in me, I'm fine.
Sometimes me wonder, who is me to play God?
I guess I do need extra health before that matters.
Mundo.
Shut down.
Miss old office. One with pillars of rage. Fire upon him.
Oh my gosh, such a stupid fucking champion. An instantaneous, impossible to dodge AoE that does insanely high damage. You know, why not have a 900 damage AoE, you know? Why not? And he can do it fucking constantly. Like, I know I'm behind. I know the only reason it does quite that much damage is because I'm behind. But for fuck's sake, all he's got to increase the damage is Sheen.
Your turret has been
And then, like, you know, just straight up AD items. Like, it does insane damage even without anything. It's just a stupid fucking ability that does so much damage despite being so fucking piss easy to hit.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Anyone seen Mundo's brain scissors? May cause torn clothes, mood swings, purpleness. Need much for that.
An enemy is gone.
I was really expecting that Yonult to kill, so when it didn't, I'm very sad.
Your inhibitor
I'm so slowed. I can't. I take too much damage from Jhin. I wanted to W later so I could actually do something, but it really doesn't matter. I'm glad we didn't forfeit and instead waited an extra, like, fucking 5 minutes. I'll give it to Yone, Shyvana, and Jinx, just because Bard doesn't deserve it that much. Hey look, I got demoted again, because clearly it has nothing to do with Riot when you get put into a game where literally every single lane loses. No, it's clearly not Riot's fault. Also, can I just point out, that's the same support who decided to not let me fucking last pick. And then look what happened, I got put against a Gangplank with fucking 1 billion mastery points. If I could have known who I was fighting against, I would have been able to actually pick a Gangplank counter, but no, I'm fucking stuck with Mundo, who does not counter him. He might have a slightly above 50% win rate, but no, if I had known I was going to fight against him, I would have gone like Yorick or Cho'Gath or Ornn or Set. I would have gone something that can actually fight him. But I didn't get to do that because, oh, heaven for fucking bid, Bard doesn't get to pick last, and then proceeded to die more than anyone else. I mean, look at this shit. This is the guy who needed last... Oh, no, this is the wrong game. This is the guy who needed to pick last. Oh, look at that. He had fucking 4... When I said he dies more than anyone else, obviously, I'm not literally saying him personally. I'm saying his lane has fucking 8 deaths. And I entirely blame him. I don't blame Jinx. Because I saw that Bard's stupid-ass plays coming up top while the minions are in their tower and trying to force me to choose between CSing or getting the kill. And then saying, well, the kill's worth more. Yeah, no shit it's worth more. You know what's worth even more than a kill? The CS and the kill. By waiting 2 fucking seconds for me to clear the CS first and then gank. You don't gank when in a time where it forces someone to choose between the lesser of 2 evils. You gank in a time where they're able to get their cake and eat it too.
Or forget.
Obviously, if someone's like 1 health, yeah, gank whenever the fuck you want. But in that case, Gangplank was full fucking health, and he's like, oh yeah, we gotta do it now. We're not gonna fucking kill him. I have no hard CC. You're 1 hard CC he can cleanse. What the fuck are we gonna do to beat him? I fucking hate support players who think that they're all that, and the entire reason they're in fucking silver is because of their team. No, the reason you're in silver is because you fucking suck. That's why I'm in silvers. I suck. It's not a support-only problem. If you're in silvers, you fucking suck. I would like to go last, and since he's ASOL ADC, I'd like to think he'd trade. Will the support trade? Thank you. I don't understand the point in him not trading. They're gonna think he's ASOL mid. They're not gonna think he's ASOL ADC. No one's gonna expect an ASOL ADC, so I don't know why he wouldn't trade, because if anything, it would trick them. But whatever. We're fighting Sion. I think we could go a lot of things into Sion. I'm thinking Cho'Gath. Hiccups. I'm thinking Cho'Gath, though. Because Cho with his knock-up, wouldn't that be pretty good? Apparently not, according to win rate. Damn. Okay, well, I will just go Set then. Because I know Set beats him. But I'm genuinely surprised at that. I was just checking the win rate for the sake of checking it. But how does he have a low win rate? Anytime Sion Qs, couldn't you just Q him? And then it ruins it? It forces him to take the Q, and then you just all in him and win? Because you're Cho'Gath, and you stat check the fuck out of him? Eh. I guess he just stacks health better, so no. I guess Spirit Blossom? I don't know. I'm still just kind of fucking tilted from last game and the game before that. Because so far, all I've been given are games where I can't fucking lane. First, I have to fight a Darius as Mordekaiser. I can't fucking do that. And then I have to fight a fucking Gangplank as Mundo, and it's not just any Gangplank, this is the Gangplank who spends every waking moment of his life playing League just to play Gangplank. Because he has fucking several million mastery, and yet he isn't in a higher elo because, well, considering Gangplank is one of the easiest characters to carry a match in, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say the entire reason he is in low elo despite being that good at Gangplank and hitting all those barrels is because he's purposefully throwing to keep himself in a low rank. There's no way in hell he's actually deserving of being a silver player. Okay, he's not a fucking silver player. I'm not saying he's challenger, but there's no fucking way he should be in silvers. He should be able to carry games like he did last game. I mean, admittedly, everyone lost lane last game, but I'm saying, like, he should be able to carry games and easily kill people, but he wasn't. Fighting Scion, I still prefer to go Doran Shield because he can just poke with the E, and that'll honestly heal me more than the E will do in damage. But we still get Bork first. But, yeah, if we get Bork, without feeding him, we win. Not literally a free win, but, like, it can be a good win, because you do so much damn damage to him. I will say, Scion is probably the most... I don't know what the word would be. Hang on a moment, he might fight me here. Compared to Cho'Gath, Scion has less lock you down, but also has way more lock you down. In the sense that Cho'Gath can keep you... He can CC you, and then he can, you know, like, he can knock you up, and then he can silence you, and then he can slow you, and he can, you know, keep you down for a while in a single fight. But then he needs to hit his Q for that. Like, if he doesn't hit his Q, he doesn't get his full combo. He doesn't get his silence and his slow, and also a knockup, unless he hits the knockup. The knockup's really hard to hit. Now with Scion, the knockup's also hard to hit, but the knockup does so much damage that even though it's just as hard to hit as a Cho'Gath Q, in my opinion, it doesn't matter because he can just let go early and do it for the damage instead of doing it for the knockup. He has the choice of, do I want to charge it a long time and miss possibly, but get the knockup, or do I want to just do it quickly and definitely get the damage but not get any CC? He has the choice. Cho'Gath, it's just always an easily dodgeable ability. Oh, I only got 2 of those. That sucks. If he didn't zone me off, I could have gotten all 3. Oh, and I don't get that minion. And I don't get that minion! Oh, and that's... I've lost. That's all it takes. I canceled my basic by accident there.
Funny thing about spirits is good ones can be the cruelest.
Oh, wow, that minion died. I didn't think it would.
Wouldn't wish my fate on anyone.
We have to be careful. We could get ganked here. Oh my gosh, I can't farm. He's gonna get a whole bunch of free CS because I just fucked that up so hard.
Mortals best start training, 'cause I ain't an easy fight.
I'm surprised he only has... Wow, okay, he fucked up his farm too. He only got 2 minions out of that entire wave under tower.
An enemy has been slain.
It's my duty to fight. Of course.
Okay, he's shoving it up. Come on. Okay, good. That's a much better position for it to be in. Scion moment.
Hustling, scheming. It's the way of the Akana.
So I'll let the wave go back to mid, or middle, Not mid. It's not mid lane. Yeah, no. No set. Don't walk that direction.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I melt Scion with my Q. See, he just doesn't get a barrier, basically. Like, he gets a little bit of one, but he doesn't get to actually do the damage with it, because I just break it.
Fun part's over.
An enemy has been slain.
I just W'd there because I felt like it. I didn't really need to at all, but I thought it'd be fun. Finally, though, a lane where I can actually do something. Think how much better off I'd be if I didn't fuck up my CS early, too. So yeah, we rush Bork here, because then he really can't do anything. Just wanted to ruin his shield. That's the best way to make a Scion angry, constantly break his shield, and he can't do anything. I'm fine with that. Go ahead, use your barrier, use your Q, or not barrier, shield, whatever. Don't get the damage on me. Yeah, I'll flash. Just so he can't get me. Okay, now I'm back because I'm way too low health. Actually, I have time to get this wave. He doesn't have TP up, I don't think. And he doesn't have his ult, that's for sure. There we go. Now I'm back.
Spirits took one look at me and passed judgment. But breed don't determine you.
Okay. So we're doing pretty damn well, 2-0-1. Scion is going for the farm with Cull. His whole entire plan at this point is just, who cares if he loses lane if he gets farm. He thinks he's the boss. He's not. He is out farming me by 8. And that's really not enough to be worth it. I missed on that cannon. Oh, he's proxying? He really does think he's the boss. Yeah, you don't get that tower plating, I don't think. Oh, he did somehow. After he was dead. Oh, it's because of the grubs, isn't it? He got a grub bonus.
An enemy has been slain.
They didn't even have all the grubs yet. They had just farmed some of them, and we only knew about it because of that. Well, I'm gonna out CS him by getting this turret plating.
An enemy has been slain.
And then getting the next one as well. Okay.
Others judge you for a lifetime, but I just need one round.
I can get Bork at any point once I'm back. Yeah, he's not doing so good. And we're gonna TP just to keep this pressure going. Yeah, he TP'd as well. The minions broke his barrier for me. Thanks, minions.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Supposed to interfere, but I ain't all caught right.
Okay, well, this is going well. When's it gonna go wrong? Yeah, he is Scion, so he still has the easiest farm in the game, but he will run out of mana eventually if he constantly does it, and then he'll be forced to back. But then he has his ult to get back in lane, and his TP, so really it's kinda... So I'll just block him off CS.
An ally has been slain.
He really does think he's the boss.
Spirits don't bleed.
Let's get even more turret plating, so he's even more not in the lead. Like, even with his extra 4 CS, it doesn't matter compared to the amount of fucking turret plating I've gotten.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Take that, inanimate object.
Oh. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is the Steam sales. Do your Q. Do your Q. You want to do your Q? Fine. I'll just do that. Oh, that sucks though, having the wishlist 404. That's not ideal.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna go Heartsteel next, by the way. Because he seems like the kind of guy to let me stack it. What's the game? What happened in it?
Turret plating will fall soon.
Gotta love a C9.
Some say I'm an unqualified judge of character. They say it after I beat them.
Good things, I'm sure. Okay, Scion. I've got Heartsteel. You want to trade it, right? He doesn't have Heartsteel.
I'd call it a fight to the death. They're already dead.
Wait, I don't have Heartsteel. I started building it. I don't have it yet. I'm fucking stupid. I'm brain dead.
Up to me to set it right.
Wow, he didn't go for the Q there. I can't believe how stupid I am, by the way.
Killing spree.
I kinda hate that. Some flowers just wither.
This Scion really thinks he is the boss.
Been waiting for this.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, now I'm gonna get Heartsteel. I don't blame you, Laz. That sounds fucking crazy. I'd be like hyped out of my mind after that. I lose out on a wave, but I really don't care. Now I actually have Heartsteel.
One wrong step is all it takes.
Yeah, those kind of games are the best ones, where the only reason you win is because of the one person who's just like, fuck defense, all offense. Okay, Scion, come back now, please. I want to farm Heartsteel off of you. I promise not to kill you unless I feel like it.
An enemy has been slain. An ally
Hey, Scion! Heartsteel, please. Heartsteel, please. Give me Heartsteel, please.
double kill.
Thank you.
An enemy
Okay, I'll back off now. Have fun. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. That's the target? Yeah, 30 seconds. Oh, they said GG. Are they forfeiting?
shut down.
Oh, Scion's suddenly worth money again. I guess I'm gonna have to kill him now.
He has destroyed a turret.
Still a favorite.
Thank you for the Heartsteel, Silas.
Talking it out's boring.
Ooh, multiple people? That means multiple Heartsteel stacks. Ooh. There's 4 people here.
Killing spree.
I just want Heartsteel, Scion. I just want Heartsteel. Yeah, he won't let me. Oops. Yeah, Lass, those are the really shitty kinds of teammates that I hate to have.
Impressive.
Oh, I thought that would break his shield. Oh, the minions broke it. Okay, cool. Okay, have fun farming again. I'm gonna go over here. Well, I got the Heartsteel stack off of her at least.
An enemy has been slain.
Now Kha'Zix is gonna go in and do some damage.
An enemy
Come on, let me Heartsteel stack off of him again. Kha'Zix, why did you leave me? He left to get a grump and it got me killed. I mean, yeah, you deserve MVP for that. You literally won the game for your team.
an enemy has been slain.
Those are the best. Where you just like, hey, look, I won the game for us. Maybe don't talk shit. Yeah, this is an easy win game. I kind of wish this was more of a, like, even game. I don't like when it's just a super easy win.
Has destroyed a turret.
Just like, look at that. They're about to forfeit. Honestly, fair to report them.
Double kill.
Here we go. Get ready. They're about to forfeit. I give it about 10 seconds.
Ah, this ain't fair.
Like, how big was the level difference? I mean, one level is still a difference, though.
Tenacity, but throws a right hook. Funny thing about spirits, one can be the cool.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I can understand why you would be.
Show some backbone.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
If only this was a Infernal Dragon game. We could get 4 Infernal Drakes. That'd be really great. You got a 12.4? Yeah, it sounds like you just had a shitty team is what it sounds like.
Ally has been slain. Shut down.
Bro, this Scion is suddenly back in the game because of my team dying there.
An ally has
Of course it was ranked. Why else would you have the most toxic teammates in the world? Bro, I can't move. I'm just perma fucking CC'd there. I got slowed by Ashe forever. Seraphine ult and Shyvana fucking bursting in. Damn. Yeah, last. I can understand why you'd feel that way towards them. They sound like asshole teammates. I'd like to get more Heartsteel stacks. The problem is they have an Ashe on their team, and Ashe can just single-handedly make it impossible for me to get fucking any Heartsteel stacks because she's such a fun character to deal with. I love characters who every single one of their attacks inflicts CC. Even if it is slowness, not a hard CC, it's still fucking stupid. Your melee character, you're just fucked. Or if you're ranged and just shorter range than her, like Urgot. How different. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Nice. So they were basically the same as you.
It's my duty to
Enemy
fight.
has been slain.
I'll do it anyways.
I should probably have gone mid and helped with the team. But split pushing forces them to split up, which is fun. That Shyvana right before she finished the back. Yeah, so basically everyone on their team was better than everyone on your team except you. Killed their bot lane. Nice. In national chat. That's fucking cool. Thanks for stealing that. It's not like I did all the work against it, Sivir. You ass. Let's go pay a little surprise to Ashe. Oh, it's not a surprise. They have vision here, apparently. Or Varus just 1v1ing the Ashe and losing. Despite her getting her ass beaten lane. If they start coming, I'm gonna go toward... Okay, yep.
Has been slain.
I just want heart steel stacks. Is that so much to ask?
Has been destroyed.
Then air your grievances.
Yeah, absolutely last. It makes sense that everyone would think that, and then you pulling off the fucking comeback of the century.
An ally has been slain.
Bro, what are they doing? How are they losing to Scion? I guess they're not losing, they're just taking forever to kill him.
An enemy has been slain.
Watch this, they're gonna come for Dragon, and I'm just waiting right here.
Stick to the path next time.
I can just hold them all off from Dragon by myself. I've been there, man. Holding breath through the entirety of the towers. I've done that.
Here to challenge. It's got a ring to it.
Let's go make Shyvana's life a little worse. She was over here a moment ago.
Where'd they go?
She backed? She was in the middle of doing blue buff and she backed.
Thought I was already there.
I'll just take all her farm. I'll leave her the Grump, because that's what Kha'Zix let me die for earlier, so clearly I should let her keep that one.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Steric's Gauge is gonna go nut-y on this.
You for a lifetime, but I just need one round.
Godlike in a ranked game.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Ace.
I never even got Steric's. I had said about how it was gonna go nutty and I never even got to use it. Sad. That's the problem. I was doing too good. What needed to happen is I needed to be doing really good, but the rest of my team needed to do ass, so it could have lasted longer. But sadly, my whole team was doing well, except Varus. Varus sucked. Like, in a nice way. I'm not saying, like, fuck you. He wasn't toxic at all, but he was the only one who didn't win lane, so he's the only one. He still did more damage than most people, so you know what? I take it back. He did a lot of work. I'll watch the clip in a moment. Let me just start the queue while I'm watching it. Damn, you are beating the shit out of that turret. Damn, the fact that you killed it at like 1 health as well, because you were like a couple hits from dead, that's even better. Nice work, man. So, time for the last game of the day. Do we think it's going to be a third loss today? Or do we think it's going to be 2 loses at start and then 2 wins at the end? I'd prefer 2 loses at the start and 2 wins at the end, but... yeah, W, man. Absolute. Okay, here. Can I have last pick? Thank you. I haven't had a single game today where I got to have last pick. I was going to have one, and then the person who I had last pick to, you know, counter pick dodged the fucking match because of my counter pick. So the only time I had the entire day today where I actually got to pick last was that time. Now, thankfully, last game I still got to pick after my laning opponent. It just wasn't last pick. He just didn't trade. That Scion, he should have built armor sooner. He built Titanic first, which was a awful decision. He was going for farm Scion, like the Baus, where he just goes for kill as many minions as possible. But the thing is, Scion doesn't really need to build Titanic to do that. He could have built Thornmail and countered me. Or even Unending Despair. He could have built any armor item and countered me, but instead he went for Titanic first, so once I had Bork, all he had was more health, which Bork counters. So it's like, that wasn't a good choice. Mid lane. I haven't seen my laner yet either, so I'm gonna have to say no. If I knew who I was laning against, I'd say yes, but I can't. I feel bad doing that because it happened to me so much today, but at least when it is in this situation, it's because I know that I don't know who I'm fighting. I hope I'm fighting Yasuo. I hope so badly I am fighting Yasuo. Oh no. We'll go Tom Couch. I really had to think about that one. I really wasn't sure what to go there. Actually, let's go. I kind of want to have Demolish instead. I'm not bringing Ghost, even though Ghost is nice on Tom Kench, just because I'm not good at using... Oh, I'm fighting Heimerdinger. I want to fucking die. Is Heimerdinger top a thing now? Because this is the third Heimerdinger top I have had to fight since I started playing Ranked. And I only started playing Ranked about a month ago. So why am I fighting Heimerdinger top so fucking often? Like, he's not supposed to fucking be there.
I see nothing splendiferous in this table's offerings.
I don't want to have to start fucking banning that. But it seems like I'm gonna fucking have to.
To Summoner's Rift.
Demand an entree.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, we've got two tanks. They've got no tank. We took their tank, I guess.
Minions have spawned.
Mercy has
meant
no
to
flavor.
ping the Hollow Radiance there. Whoops. What's crazy about my jungle playing Viego, by the way, last? I saw you say that, but I was so busy like doing runes and talking to people in the game, I forgot to actually ask that. Because that's, I mean, that's what he does. That's Viego's laning. Laning? That's his role. Why is jungle playing Viego crazy? That's his role, is to play jungle.
It's smaller than the diagram.
I hate Heimerdinger. I hate him so much. Well, what's crazy about playing Viego? Oh, are you serious? Oh, I didn't think that'd be killed.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Oh gosh, I fucking hate Heimerdinger top, and I miss my Q because I'm a moron. I fucking hate Heimerdinger top. Let's play this character who absolutely shouldn't be here. And has like no counterplay unless you know what you're fighting beforehand. Great. I just have to back already. I don't have mana. Oh my gosh, I can't CS now because I'm out of mana and he's just playing Heimerdinger top, so he just has fucking free lane. I hate that character! Every turret character in any video game is awful to fight against. There's never a situation where I'm like, oh boy, I'm fighting against a turret character. Oh, I now do enough damage, I guess. That one ruby crystal was enough to make it so I couldn't get the farm.
Ah, the sweet smell of cyanide.
It wouldn't be as bad if the minions targeted his turrets more often. Yeah, I'm at fucking 14 CS to his 21. I'm 7 behind him. I mean, I know I'm still fighting this wave, but still. I fucking hate that character, man. A character who all of their damage comes from placing down turrets that do all the work for them. They don't have to do fucking anything except place things down and then every now and then hit a skill shot. It's similar to Yorick, except at least Yorick is also good in melee in the sense that, like, if he just attacks with his schools, he wouldn't be good. He needs to have his, like, Q as well to be able to do work when he gets on top of him. But Heimerdinger is a character who's like, no, I'm good only at range. If you get close to me, I have a CC move so I can then get away from you while my turrets keep hurting you. My basics do none of the work. And his turrets last way too long and have way too much health. They should be like fucking Malzahar shit where it dies in one hit. That's my opinion.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, I can't get it. Oh, the minion blocked. Oh well.
It's smaller than the diagram.
If I wasn't so low on mana there, I would have killed him with my ult. I'd love to get a gank top when I have to fight against this shit, but I'm not gonna.
An enemy has been slain.
Duca, I would absolutely buy that skin. I'd also buy a get rid of every Heimerdinger ability. Like if there was a way I could just pay money to never have to fight one, I'd buy it. I don't blame you, lass. Jungle can be so fucking toxic. I can't even back because he's just permanently shoving my lane. I need help. Yeah, lass, that fucking sucks. Actually, you know what? Heimer's gone. This is my chance to farm.
Killing spree.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Okay, Viego is pathing top.
Every river ends in me.
Yeah, just buy another skin.
The only real sin is to deny.
An enemy has been slain.
And that's why you don't just stay permanently shoved up, Heimer. Well, the thing is, Heimer top shouldn't exist. It exists because Riot cannot balance their game for shit. At all. Like, it's awful. He should not be able to function up here. They need to fucking fix that, but until they do, he's just an issue. You know what? I've got time.
I must retire in
My whole game just froze for a moment there. I'm not sure why. It scared the shit out of me. Thought I was about to crash. There we go. Now I can finally get mana.
all the world's a river, and I'm its king.
Hell yeah. Steam's back to working.
Where is that taste?
No, my issue with him isn't the fact that he's doing too much damage. My issue with him is the fact that he's able to fucking just wave clear like nobody's business while also having the fucking get out of jail free card of a stun.
An enemy has been slain.
All creation is born.
I don't care about his damage. I'm Tom Kench. That's fine. My problem is that I end up burning mana faster than him just to wave clear half his speed.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
See, I can stop his damage for the most part by just doing that combo.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Another snack.
Fuck it. Thank you for the grasp. That minion blocked it. That minion blocked my damn Q. Oh, dude. Fuck you. Just die. I gave Viego that shield so he wouldn't die, and he just ran around in circles around the fucking turret that was massive from his ult. Like, I gave him that because I knew he would die. I waited until he finished his ult, and then he just was like, I better stand right next to it. That way I can lose all of this health again. Like, no! I shielded you so you can get away! I know he wanted to help. I feel bad getting upset like this. I'm not like saying he's a moron or anything like that. I'm just saying like, no, why did you do that? You made me waste my ult. Bye, Heimer. Okay, I can afford Heartsteel now. I can start working on some MR. You know what? No, he's hard pushing it as per usual. He's fucking Heimerdinger. That's all you can do.
The sweet smell of science.
Now I back. Oh, you bitch.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that did not hit that turret.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Damn, that you see my frames drop the moment I went in there? He can use his turrets to block my tongue, so I can't really build based around tongue. Plus, they've ruined AP scaling on Tom by so much. Bro, I am 21% health. At least I can back now. It seems to actually be that. I don't blame him for being mad. He's playing Heimerdinger top. I'm pissed at him too. How's that? Merc Treads and a Null Magic. Now he's gonna do a lot less damage at least. Oh, I thought he'd dash in front of me again. He didn't. Okay, so Echo's top, I guess. Echo's angry about how often I was getting ganks, so he came top. Even though he had no reason to come top there. I guess he was doing Rift. But I don't know why he'd be top when the top lane is perma-shoved. He must have come up there because he was doing something else and he just saw me go in, so he's like, oh, go in. Because there's no reason for him to have been, like, camping top, considering how well his Heimerdinger is doing in keeping the lane shoved to hell and back. Well, that wasted my TP. At least I got the Heartsteel stacks off of both of them. Better than nothing. Not worth it, but better than nothing. It's my first death, and it's caused by a gank.
Your team has destroyed.
Yeah, my other lanes are nice, but I'm just... I'll put it this way. I've had one game all day today where I've actually had an enjoyable laning phase, and since this is going to be my last game of the day, that's all I'm going to get. I only get one fun laning phase for the entire day, and that's the part that upsets me, because it's like, why do they have to make top just this situation where it's like every game it's either a hell on earth laning phase or it's fun? I didn't know who I was fighting against. I don't want to pick a range top in case I get like Shen or Gwen. Thanks for the heal. Thank goodness she dropped herself out of my ult.
Shut down. Shut down.
This is the type of team I'm dealing with. Only if it's a teammate Duca. So Tahm Kench's ult grounds him, so he can't do any form of movement ability, except if it's an ally champion, he can still use his W. And that's why I was like, why did she jump out? If she wouldn't have jumped out, I was about to W away, spin her back out, and then she's far away with a shield in case they somehow chase. Instead, she's like, I got this! Jumps out, instantly dies. Thanks! Second time this game where I've been proven that I shouldn't bother using my ult on allies. If I ult an ally, all it does is waste it. Oh, those are our turrets because of Viego.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
No, because an Aerie wouldn't have even done as much damage as she did before dying.
Mercy has no flavor.
Smaller than the diagram.
Fuck off, Heimerdinger. I mean, he's not useless. Look how much damage he did to me, despite me being a tank who has built only MR items and health items. Because he has Leandry, so the health does jack shit. Oh, I didn't get that cannon. Oh well. Plus, you saw how much damage he did to the MF earlier. Clearly, he's not useless. He's just not able to kill me if I get a W on him. Otherwise, he also wasted his ult on the rocket upgrade instead of just upgrading a turret. He dropped my frames again. He dropped my frames again, that motherfucker.
An enemy has been slain.
Why is it only when I fight Heimer that that happens? Whatever, I got Heartsteel stacks. It scales with how pissed off I am. The more angry I am, the more long the lag is. Or more often it procs. I don't know, are you guys able to see the frame drops, or is that just on my end? Because like, it was the moment I came up from my W is when it happened. I don't normally have frame drops in League. I actually can't remember the last time I did, so this is something weird going on. I don't know what could be causing that, because that is not normal. That is a big, weird thing going on. It was a misinput. A misinput! Calm down!
Team has destroyed a turret.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
So that was
Ally has been slain.
that was interesting. If he didn't flash there, he was dead. You think he's stupid? He's not stupid.
A feast awaits.
Shut down. An enemy has been
Well, to be fair, head size doesn't have anything to do with brain size. Well, I mean, it can, but it doesn't have to. You can have a big head and just like a brain the size of a pea. Thanks for the heal. I would have liked the heart steal off of you. I will wait here and see if I can get a heart steal off of you. Go on, shove the lane up. Come on, you want to shove the lane, don't you? Ah! Die! I got the heart steal. Yeah, are they... Is that actually their favorite character, or are they just saying, like, he looks the coolest? Yeah, it's not just a lot of people, that's a lot of ults, because, I didn't get ulted by him, but I did get ulted by Nami. I thought I got ulted by Echo, I guess I missaw. That's odd. Anyway, now I have Hollow Radiance, so now I can wave clear like nobody's business. Next, I get Unending and then Spirit Visage. And then I end with Riftmaker.
A depth of flavor is what
I don't really need any more armor than what I get from Unending, because frankly, these two aren't going to hurt enough for me to need it until late game. Like, the Bork is going to suck from Yasuo, but until late game it won't matter anyway. And by then I'll have infinitely stacking Heartsteel. Nice last! Visage.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know, it's not English, it's French.
An ally has been slain.
Hi, Echo.
nothing escapes hunger.
Well, Last, have a good one, have a good sleep. Hope you end up enjoying it once it's done installing.
Your destiny isn't in the wind. It's on the river.
Ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Oh, you see that wave clear there? Oh, mwah, mwah. Last, you don't even need mods for that.
Might be savory.
That's just in the base game.
Shut down.
I mean, I guess you could get more freaky ones, but in the end, there's already ones in the game.
Suffering. My banquet is born.
Shut down.
Oh, that wave clear is so beautiful. It almost makes you want to rush it, but Heartsteel is just too good to not rush it. We're not doing Baron. Are you fucking crazy? Bye. For some reason, our MF is stealing the red buff from our jungler.
My diet is expansively unique. A true meal requires first.
Yeah, didn't think he'd hit that, oh well. I don't need Thornmail. I'm fine. I'm getting Unending for armor. It'll give me 60 armor. I'll be fine. They're mostly AP. They only have 2 AD, so I'll be fine.
All shall drown in magnificence.
Hi. Bye. Get baited. The walking into a bush and then flashing out the way you came is such a funny way to screw over, like, just to mind break people. They just don't expect it. They don't expect you to go in and then just right back out. Why don't you just download some RAM?
Killing spree.
Someone help! Motherfuckers, shoot him! You guys took forever to attack him, what the fuck? I went in and they were just like, oh, let's watch. No! I don't know anything involving hardware, so... Oh, whoops. I don't know why I just mentally blocked out that wave. I just didn't see it. Yes, it is. Oh, I see. Let's maybe not let them get soul here. It's ideal if we do not let them get that.
Born, famished, and starving.
Shut down.
Got him. You see that fucking tongue reach?
Has slain an enemy. An ally has been slain.
I'm fine if I die, I just need to zone off the soul. And then there's Malphite, who just says hello and they all fucking die.
Hunger can be abated.
There's unending. Now we work on Visage. Visage, however it's pronounced. I'm actually gonna TP top so I can shove the hell out of this lane. That way every lane is shoved up. That's really good for us. Puts up the pressure. Echo with the fucking Verdant Barrier, by the way, along with Heimer with the fucking Banshee's Veil, like... That poor Lucian. That poor Lucian.
Smaller than the diagram.
I did not mean to Q, I meant to W. Oh well, at least I got some Heartsteel stacks. I meant to W and I hit Q by accident. I I would absolutely get sponsored by AMD if they offered it, but I don't think they'll offer it to some guy who has like 55 followers. I'm not getting a tattoo. That's one thing I'll never do. I hate tattoos. However many followers, my point is that I don't have a lot. I do not like tattoos. I do not think they look good. I think they look really bad, actually. And I'd never want one. Bro, let me farm! What the fuck? You have a jungle here to farm! Stop taking my minions, you ass! You think what depends? No, I genuinely, I think every type of tattoo looks bad. I think regular looking skin looks way better than tattoos, no matter what the tattoo is. I will never, I think it looks really bad to have art on your arm that is permanent. Like, a temporary tattoo, I still don't think looks good, but I'd at least be like, well, at least it's temporary, it'll go away soon. But I think, I just hate how tattoos look.
An enemy has been slain.
Let me get some mana back.
Double kill.
Viego just carrying, so I don't need to do anything. No, I genuinely, I do not think there is a person on Earth who looks better with a tattoo than without one. That is not an exaggeration. I challenge you to find a person that I will think looks better with a tattoo than without.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We just gave souls so we could take base, lol. I don't know who that is, Duca, but I'm still gonna say no, because if I don't know who they are, then clearly they must not look that good. Jokes aside, let me look him up. I googled him. I mean, first of all, he's an anime character, which I think does give him the advantage if he doesn't look like a human. But second of all, I think he looks meh. It's not about the meaning behind it. I'm talking about the visuals. You can have a tattoo that you say has wonderful meaning. If it looks like a dick on your forehead, I don't care what the meaning behind it is, okay? I'm just saying, all tattoos, to me, look like shit. I'm not saying people shouldn't get them if they like them. Feel free. My opinion shouldn't matter. But I'm never gonna fucking get one because there is not a world where I could ever find one to look good. Not just on me, but on anyone else. I will never think a tattoo looks good. Much less on me, who I think I definitely couldn't pull one off even if I liked tattoos. I just don't like the look of ink inside of someone's skin. I basically let me explain it this way. I look at a tattoo the way you see dirt under someone's fingernails. It just looks dirty. It doesn't matter if it's like red dirt, green dirt, blue dirt, you know, a rainbow of dirt. It's still dirt under fingernails. It looks like bleh to me. It's just like, yeah, it looks like you tainted your skin. That's all it looks like to me. Like you need to wash. That's how it looks to me. I'm not saying that's how you should feel. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to diss people who like tattoos. You guys can feel free to enjoy tattoos. You guys can feel free to express yourselves with tattoos. I'm never gonna ever like them though, and you can't change my mind about that because they just look ugly to me because they look like dirt. It looks like someone has to wash something off. That's probably why I prefer temporary tattoos, because I know that they actually do wash off. It really is just some shit you gotta wash off. But no, I've never really liked tattoos. I've always thought they just looked meh. And like I said, whatever. Feel free to do your own, you know, if you guys like tattoos, or, you know, anyone else who watches, if you like tattoos, feel free. I'm not gonna personally like how it looks, and my opinion shouldn't matter. Because I'm some random moron on the internet. That's all I am. My opinion should mean less to you than actual dirt under your fingernails should matter to you. Moana. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what their people are called. I never watched that movie. I am a random guy on the internet, let's be honest here. If you want me to be more than a random guy on the internet, you guys need to spread word of my streams far and wide until one day I can actually be someone who you can name and people might actually recognize. See, but a bearded guy with a bald head on the internet already exists. There's a lot of those, so like that doesn't really narrow it down much more. 'Cause like, I'd say Tear of Grace is way funnier than me, and he looks very similar in terms of bald beard, glasses, like... It's not an eclipse. Anyway, and last, when you say about that being a challenge, if you want to spread word about my stream and you want to get people to watch, yeah, go for it. I would be happy to have more people watching. I'm not going to sit here and say, don't forget to like and subscribe, because... Ew. But, I am gonna say, like, hey, if you want to tell your friends, hey, look, I know this Twitch streamer, he plays League and TFT, and it's really fun to make fun of him for being bald and bearded and yada yada yada. Sure. Don't advertise me on a drug selling site, because a drug selling site is an illegal place, and you will be connecting me to illegal activity. I am not making a joke. Please do not do that. Please do not go on that website at all. Don't graffiti... Okay, do not break the law to share my stream. Okay? I don't care if you want to advertise me on 4chan and Reddit. I'm not going to ask you to. If you want to, go for it. But don't do it illegally. Like, but no, I like I said, if people want to tune in, I'm happy to. But I'm not going to, like, tailor make my content to be like... I need to get as many subscribers, as many followers as possible. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to follow. Don't, do your Prime subs. Blah, 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 blah. Like, no. If I ever become like that, it's going to be because I've already gotten to the point where I have enough followers and I have enough subscribers that I don't really care anymore about getting new ones. Because my opinion is... If you want to build your channel, you don't do it by advertising your channel. If you want to become like a big person like on Twitch or on YouTube, you don't do it by like going onto Reddit and saying, "Hey guys, check out my stream." I don't think that works. I really don't. It doesn't. Nice clip. Thank you. I see what it is. But, like, no, I am firmly in the group that I think streaming should have a return to form, where it is just a guy or gal playing a game, shooting the shit with their chat. That's it. If you want to follow, follow. You want to subscribe, subscribe. You want to chat, chat. You want to lurk, lurk. Whatever. Do whatever you feel like. It's, like, you say to you, it's documenting yourself and talking with other people. That's very similar to how I feel about it. I feel about it as recording myself talking with friends, because I think of my viewers as friends. I genuinely do. You guys are my friends, Ninja's my friend. Like, even people who don't tune in anymore, I still think of them as my friends. And if I ever get to the point where I have 1,000 viewers, I'd think of them as my friends, too. Also, see you later, Duca. Have a good dinner. I'm about to head out anyway. Because I'm going for Christmas break, I'm not going to be streaming it all next week. I wanted to have a nice conversation to end it off with. But yeah. I wouldn't even call it a W last. I think every streamer should think of their viewers positively. It doesn't have to be as friends, you know? Maybe you just think of them as, like, you know... I can't think of something other than friends, because that's literally how I think of you guys. I genuinely think of every one of my viewers as a friend. I can't think of anything else. But no, I think of you guys as friends, and... Like I said, if I got to the point where I had 1,000 viewers at once, I would think of each and every one of them as my friend. Am I going to remember all 1,000 names? Hell no. Hell no. But if I have someone in my chat who's just like, hey man, how's it going? I'll be like, hey man, I'm doing great. What about you? Like, I'll just shoot the shit with them. You know, they're like, oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Although we're not so sure about my dog. I'm like, oh shit, what's up with your dog? Like, I will make conversation. I'll be friendly with you. I will talk and treat you like my friend. Because I think of you as that, even if I don't know who you are. If you're spending your time that you could be doing anything else with me, you want to watch me play a video game, or talk, or be stupid, or doing whatever the fuck I'm doing on stream, then that's pretty friendly of me. Or that's pretty friendly to me. And so I'm going to think of you as a friend. That's how I feel. Anyway, I'm going to head out now. I will check out the group chat name in a moment. But yeah, I'm going to head out now. Next week, no streams. I'm not home at all next week, so I cannot stream. I'm going to be visiting my father, who lives pretty far away, as well as the rest of my family. But, you know, my father is where it's being hosted. It's at his house. Anyway. But, I hope everyone who celebrates... I'm not taking a picture of my grass. I hope everyone who celebrates has a very Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you just have a good week. As simple as that. And if you don't celebrate Christmas and you want to have a bad week, have a bad week. And if you celebrate Christmas and you want to have a bad Christmas, have a bad Christmas. Have whatever will make you happy. Until then, I'll sign off for this week. Have fun. Relax with your families instead of relaxing with a moron like me. Until then, bye-bye.